Unpopular opinion, but I think y'all trying to make boho braids the New Zillions. Let me explain. Boho hippie braids hit the scene when I remember it becoming popular more when Megan Good wore her hippie boho locks. I'm going to show you the picture. But to be honest, the originator, the one who no one was really checking for, was Lisa Bonet. The look is not supposed to look like zillions. It's becoming more work the more curls, and I get it. If you going for that look of like a zillion-esque look, get the Bora Bora braids, which is a braid, a type of braid that this girl named Bora Bora, she named them after herself, which is heavy on loose extension human hair or synthetic hair, whatever you desire. But as far as the boho hippie, it's supposed to look like you in the hippie era. Okay? It started off with locks. I remember when they hit the scene. Or when I seen Megan Good, and I was like, dang, everybody would come to me and be like, I want those locks that Megan Good had. And I used to be like, oh, okay. So it started off goddess. Then it went to boho hippie. When she came, I believe it was a tabloid shot, but it was a couple pictures like this. You seen her with it. But what y'all not understanding is boho braids are work if you want the curls to stay defined in a way. And I'm not saying they gotta look tangled. It all depends on the type of extension that you add. I still do synthetic, but my curl patterns stay. Do I want it to be where I have to brush it? No. I don't care. I want it to look hippie-esque. I want to put the beads and the shells on it. I want it to look like a bohemian girl-ly in hippie mode. Like, imagine, black people being hippies, if you will. I want to look bohemian. But y'all have turned it into this whole other monster. And y'all can come for me in the comments, but I don't care. It's not supposed to look like perfection. That's why it started off with locks. Because locks aren't perfected. One lock may look different than the other. They may be the same length, but one might be thicker, one might be skinnier, etc. You get what I'm saying? So this is an unpopular opinion. Y'all want with the boho braids, it's supposed to look different from each other. If you go by the boho hippie crochet pack, they're going to show you how each lock look different, even with the braids. But it's not supposed to look like perfection. It's supposed to look bohemian. It's not supposed to be a lot of work because you're not going for perfection. You're going for a hippie-esque look, a naturalist look. You get what I'm saying? A stony look. So I don't... Lisa Bonet, this is the look. What y'all want is zillions. Just say it. But don't come in my DMs asking if I do zillions. Because I'm not. I'm not doing zillions. But it's work. To me, what's the point of getting braids if you got to do all this work to maintain it? That's the whole reason why we get braids. So we don't have to, we can get up and go. I got to get up, detangle. That's too much. I want to look like a bohemian goddess. You know what I'm saying? So, say what you want. Leave a comment if you agree with what I'm saying with this message. Because it's getting too much. And as braiders, we know. Not a Bora Bora, I do them. But for y'all to be like, oh my God, to spend all that money on bundles, it's braids. It's braids. Granted, you are paying a heavy penny, but I don't think y'all understand how much work it takes to feed in that hair. On top of knotless. On top of box braids. It's work. It's work. And if everybody could do it, they would do it. But I'm just so confused. Like, I think y'all forgot the difference between why it's even called boho hippie or boho braids or goddess braids. Goddess is the ones, if you don't know, goddess braids is more where it's the full braid and at the end it's curly. Boho is when it's braided and little curls coming out as you go down, and then the ends are curly. Boho braids is where thick pieces, it's almost like a tree braid. Every time you put it in a piece of hair, it stick out as you go. So you getting more and more volume, more and more volume. Okay? But the hippie look, it's supposed to be hippie-ish. The boho look. But to each their own, but that's just my opinion.